Hi guys, first sorry how I look. I have been outside all day, and if you have some sound, it's my neighbors because I need to have my window open. I just need to talk to you guys for some serious things. My home country is in a crisis. If you haven't seen, it's like the biggest news like worldwide right now. My country, Sweden, is on fire, literally. My country is not that big. Like I think they tell like Sweden can almost fit in like Texas or something like that. It's so small. Like four Sweden can fit like in USA or 5, 6 of them. They're a pretty small country, and we are like 60% forest. And right now, we have 68 active forest fires. 68 in my small country. It's crazy. And give a backstory how this started. It all started back. This year's weather have been crazy. In February, where I live in like this center of Sweden. My region is like the center of Sweden, and my capital the city I live in is the like capital of my region, and it's like the center for everything. So I'm pretty central in Sweden. And back in February, in the end of January, beginning of February, we got lots of snow, and the temperature dropped below 10 minus 10 degrees Celsius, and it was freezing for like whole February. It was never above 0. It's always below, and in halfway through March. Halfway through March, it finally started to thaw. The snow finally started to end, and they started to get really hot really fast. They like went like this, and then at the end of May we were over 20 degrees Celsius. Not in the end of May, in the beginning of May, it was over 20 degrees Celsius. That never happened in Sweden. We had like almost 30 degrees Celsius in Sweden in May. We never over 20 before. Like 25 we can get up in, not 30. We were in 3 months at the end now we have been over 30 degrees in almost a week. Where I live, we had one week of bad weather from like 17th of June, which was my birthday, of course, until I think it was like end of June. It was not bad, but it was not sunny. It didn't rain every day, but it's a bit dark. And then hell break loose. It's crazy. I have written up. Unfortunately, we have a lot of help from EU. My dad just told me this is the worst forest fire that EU has helped with. This forest fire since EU was built or started. So we are getting help from Germany, and we're getting air support. And tomorrow, or like end of this week, beginning of next week, we're gonna get some land support too. Poland, we have air already, and right now we have 44 fire trucks getting close to where I live. It's going to help. We have Norway, Denmark, Italy, France, Lithuania, Austria, and I think Finland too are helping us. Not Iceland, because they are like gone in the other islands. So almost all the Nordic countries are helping us with land, air support, like everything we can get. Like we are on the news in the US for this. It's crazy. Like the day I read a Times article about Sweden because we have so much fire, and we have it's so dry outside. Like we in Sweden are pretty high on our standard for meat quality and milk quality and food quality for Swedish food, and a lot of people actually want to eat a lot of Swedish food because we don't use a lot of antibiotics in our food, and we have really good animal laws for like cows and pigs and like hens and all that stuff. So a lot of people want to eat Swedish food, and you can't soon. Like in a I read one article that said that in this and I am animal person, I get a bit emotional about this. I studied animal care for 3 years, so is we are not gonna recover from this in years, because we are in Sweden you grow a lot of food like your own for your animals. It's pretty common, and right now you need to like send them to emergency slaughteries because you haven't food for the animals so they can grow it. We have a lot of like they go out and eat grass in the summer, but this is taking because if it's not raining, it's be gone soon. Like they need because we don't have food, and they like farmers doesn't have money to go and buy from other countries. It's expensive for that, so like I know a lot of stores right now sell like mostly Swedish meat and are like taking their meat from other countries out of their selection because to help them. A lot of people buy still Swedish milk because you don't really buy Swedish milk and eggs or something that are like we don't buy a lot of from the other countries around us. But the meat is like it's gonna end soon, and it's gonna take years to recover from this. And also like all the animals, my dad told me now right now, and I got really emotional for it. But like all the animals in the forest like are dying, really dying. The mice, like all the mice, or like squirrels, all the small animals, and bugs are already dead. And I saw an article that brown bears escaping the fires. Like where are they gonna go? Birds are pretty easy because they can go to the close countries next to us, like Norway, Finland, Denmark, Poland, Germany, all those countries. But like the four-legged, like those. So my dad was like, but they're gonna go elsewhere to live. I was like, where? The forest is burning down. In Sweden, Sweden are pretty big in their forest. We sell our forest because we are like 60-70% forest. So we have a lot of forest, and I'm very proud of it. I love being in forest, and it's like it's killing me somehow. I don't know why, and it just hit me today. Like the animals is gonna have nowhere to live, and I don't know. It's really hard to like imagine, because you read about the big forest fires in like USA and stuff like that, and you don't really think. And I think it was back in 2014 we had a pretty big forest fire here in Sweden, but it was just one. It was one forest fire. And I was really scared yesterday because we had a thunderstorm hitting where I live, and it was needed because the air was like awful to be in. But it's here. I live close to like 3 small forests spread out around me, and they're hitting one. And my best friend lives like a couple of 100 meters from that, and it was like that one was like you could like detain it pretty fast. It was about 10 and 10 meters wide, and fortunately I live very close to the fire station here in Örebro where I live, and it was like they could get him out there fast, and they got it under control fast. Like we have barbecue, we sell, I don't know if that's a thing in another country, we have like this called one-time barbecues. It's like a fully aluminium form with like bricks in it, and then a paper with like lighter fluid on, and then the like top of it where you grill on, and you buy them, and you usually do barbecues with like you usually go out of the forest and do these barbecues when you have a picnic or stuff like that. They are like banned. A lot of stores have like removed them from this assortment because you are not allowed to barbecue on public places. You're only allowed to barbecue on your private property, and you are only allowed to use barbecues that are high up on the ground. And even then, the people around the country, like the high people that decide these things, tell people just don't do it. They don't want them to do it either, but they haven't said that you can't do that yet. You like I am an animal person, so I follow zoo here in Sweden on Instagram, and they'll have like taking away all the smoke in the area because they are in forestry area. So like smoking, you need to really look like you are like called putting out your cigarette, because like the smallest little bit they'll catch fire because Sweden is so dry, so the smallest one dead. Like the train, and the worst thing is that we have a lot of trains in Sweden. It's a very popular transportation here in Sweden, and the trains are like when you like go and they like hit on the brake or something, it's like sparks from them, and that have caused a lot of these fires, and it's just emotional. And I don't know, I need to get this off my chest. I am emotional. I think a lot of people are emotional in our country. Like today, when I like listen all the help we're getting, it's just hitting me. And how long it's going to take my country to recover? My dad told me, 4 biggest fires they don't think they're going to put out until the winter, when the snow comes, because it's so deep in the ground right now. So they're like not going to be able to put it out, and it is awful. And it's so big, and my country is so small, and a lot of animals are dying, and a lot of people need to evacuate their home. But you see the country coming together in a special way. It's awful that you just like need to happen something for this to make us come together. Like firefighters work constantly. Like a lot of volunteers are like working. People are working non-stop to get this taken care of, but we are not gonna be able to do it without rain. We need a lot of rain. I think they told us they like need, because the ground is so hard right now also, because it's so dry. And the food for animals are also disappearing, like for the wild animals. Bugs are disappearing because they can't like continue to get babies and stuff like that because there's no water. I'm pretty fortunate to also to live my forest that I live close to. One of them at least is very close to a river. We have a big river going through my city. So that ground there is a bit more like moist. But I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know. It's just crazy that like 68, almost 70 forest fires are active right now. But like Europe as an EU and Europe as a together comes together to help. And I have also seen stuff like there's a falls. That pisses me really off. People like some said that because we had it would trap down a bit in the June, but now it's a blossom up again. And both times they're like Russia wanted to offer Sweden the biggest firefighting planes, and Sweden turned them down. That's not true. What I know, we haven't been offered anything from Russia. So people start those rumors to get stuff going, and also like what's thinking next week also we're gonna get really warm. We're gonna go up to 35 degrees in the shadows, and that's not normal. Sweden usually lay about 10 degrees colder than that in the summer, and that's our high. It's like crazy, and like people are not having an energy anymore because it's so warm. Like all the fans are sold out, all the sunscreen, like ice cream goes like butter, and it's crazy. And I don't know, it's just hit me. It's just I just needed to vent for you guys. I hope you understand. Bye.